Good morning and welcome to Vik and Wern Sports Chat. I'm Vik. Sorry for the laughing. I've just been listening to the chat. Oh, you guys are unbelievable. I got to start with the chat this morning. Uh, Jeez, where do I start? Where do I start? Let me have a look here. First of all, shout out to everybody in the chat. I see India, Pakistan are going at it, but I got to shout out Dion Fonsell. Greetings from load sharing South Africa. No effing water this morning. I'm moving to Kakrachi if you can guarantee water. Okay. And then his answer. Ronnie says, "You guys really crack me up. Love it." Dion answers, "We need crack in SA to get through the day." Okay, man. All right. So the drugs are out. Water. Yeah, look. Good morning. Good morning. Fantastic. Thursday morning, cold as shit outside. When I was leaving Wern's house last night from our live basketball that we did together, the streets were icy. It's the first time in a long time that the car was slipping on the roads. Yeah, gotta be careful this morning. Everybody out there, be careful, be careful. So let's have a look what we're going to talk about today. There we go. So we've got the Premier League was on. Then we've got our US block with NFL, NBA, and NHL. There's tennis, Eurobasket, snooker. Yeah, lots to get into. So, only one place to start as per usual, and we start with the Premier League. The games in blue, the results in blue were the ones on Tuesday evening. So we'll start with the Wednesday evening ones. Everton with their first game with their new coach David Moyes, or their new old coach David Moyes, put it better. They lost 1-0 to Aston Villa. Ruud van Nistelrooy and his Leicester City lost 2-0 to Crystal Palace. And Newcastle rolling well at the moment. They beat Wolverhampton Wanderers 3-0. And in the North London derby, Arsenal beat Spurs 2-1. Spurs being Spurs again. They were up 1-0. And then they score an own goal and Arsenal take the win. I'm just going to keep my eye on the chat all the time. Good morning, Lawrence. Good morning, Lawrence in the house as well. A lot of people in there this morning, so that's fantastic. So yeah, and then of course this evening there's still Ipswich against Brighton, and not to forget Man United against Southampton, and that's going to be live on our channel. So join us at 20:45 Central European Time. For all those that are always in our tips, remember to give your tips for the game. I think Lawrence, you gave your tips yesterday. I wrote that down. So yeah, check it out tonight. We are going to be live. Then don't forget, hey, we get 19,755 subscriptions. Can we hit 20,000 by the weekend? All up to you guys. Then we move on. There was some other football in Europe last night. A lot of games in the Bundesliga. Jawohl, Jürgen would be happy. Everything is wonderful. Bochum, the bottom of the table. They got 3 points. Much needed 3 points. They beat St. Pauli 1-0. Union Berlin lost 2-0 to Augsburg. Bayern Munich destroyed, thrashed, killed, whatever you want to call it, TSG Hoffenheim 5-0. VfB Stuttgart beat Leipzig 2-1. They came back from 1-0 down. Werder Bremen against Heidenheim 3-3. And in Italy, Inter Milano played against Bologna and they drew 2-2. Then we move on to our famous US sports block, and we'll start with the NBA. Here we go, beautiful, and I will put that up there. And I think I forgot one game, but we'll get to that. So look, the New York Knicks beat the Philadelphia 76ers 125-119. The 76ers are just a goddamn disgrace. The Celtics, Janet and the girls are not going to be happy there. They lost 97-110 to the Raptors. The Hawks beat the Bulls 110-94. The Magic lost to the Bucks 93-122. Nice game from Damian Lillard there with 30 points. The Dallas Mavericks still can't get their shit together. They lost 116-119 to the Pelicans. The Grizzlies beat the Spurs 129-115. Wembanyama with 8 blocks again. Wow, man, that boy's a blocking machine. Then the Rockets. The Rockets are really rocketing off on this one. Houston doesn't have a problem. The Rockets 128-108 against the Denver Nuggets. The Hornets beat the Jazz 117-112. The Warriors beat the Timberwolves 116-115. So that was a tight game. Stephen Curry with 31 points and 8 rebounds and 8 assists. Oh, Miami, what are you doing to them? Miami Heat lost 108-117 to the Lakers. And this is not a mistake. The last result at the bottom is not a mistake, ladies and gentlemen. It's a goddamn disgrace, but it's not a mistake. The New Jersey Nets lost 67-126. Is that the biggest loss ever in the NBA? I gotta go check that out later today. I mean, how the fuck can you call yourself a professional basketball player? You play in the NBA and you lose 67-120. That is a 60-point, 59 points. Oh, wow. Okay, you didn't get 60. What a disgrace. What a disgrace. Hi, Isa. Stay safe. Have a nice train trip. 3-1. Yes, Lawrence, I saw that 3-1. So, yeah, what a disgrace. What a disgrace there from the New Jersey Nets. If I was the commissioner, I'd fine them just for playing that bad. Then there were only 2 games in the NHL last night. The Hurricanes lost 2-4 to the Buffalo Sabres, and the Edmonton Oilers beat the Minnesota Wild 5-3. Out of those games, our star man of the day comes, and I'll put him up there. That is, got to get his name right, Ryan McLeod from Buffalo Sabres. He had a hat-trick in that game, and the Sabres had a shitty start to the season. They fired their coach, and I think in the last 10 games, they've won 8, so they're doing really well, the Sabres, at the moment. They're bouncing back. I've always liked the Buffalo Sabres, so, yeah. Then just to update you quickly, don't forget on the weekend, it is big conference semifinals in the NFL. You have the AFC, you have the Chiefs taking on the Texans, the Bills against the Ravens. I've switched it around that the home teams come first. Normally in the US, it's always at. The Lions take on the Commanders and the Eagles take on the Rams. The Lions, Commanders, and the Bills and the Ravens will be on our channel. So let me just quickly put that out for you. This one will be on Sunday morning at 1:45. I'll make a live watch along for that. So please join me. And on Monday morning, starting at 12:15 in the evening, it'll be the big one, the Bills against the Ravens. That's on the 20th of January. So, yeah, join me for that. Then we move on. Oh, why the hell didn't... Oh, I got to do something afterwards. Don't worry. Then the boys are down there in SA. Kobus Reinach has decided to join the Stormers. He will join the Stormers at the beginning of next season. So that's going to be really, really interesting. I think it's a good thing for Kobus Reinach. He is... Let me just do so. Just going to write something here. Kobus Reinach, he is definitely a player that could help the Stormers. Not the youngest chicken in the hen house, as we would say so nicely. But there we go. I've got to just do something there. Add that in. All right. Okay. So So Kobus definitely going to be a good help for the Stormers. Pity you can't help them right now because they would need him on the weekend. But good thing to have Kobus there for next season. And now I got the results there. There you go. How to put that up there. I was missing the Eurobasket results. Then can just take that away quickly. There you go. So we'll get rid of Kobus there for a second. Yeah, so that's a good trade. I think the older the Springbok players get, I think more of them will come back to South Africa to finish their last 3 years. But talking about rugby, of course, we got the big games on the weekend and just a little bit of advertising on the 18th. Saturday, 9:15 in the evening, it is Racing 92 against the Stormers. A must-win game for the Stormers. And as you can see, the pitch here has Wern's favourite player in there, old Owen Farrell. And then on Sunday, we are going to do live watch along for Bordeaux against the Sharks. That'll be at 1:45 in the afternoon, so join us for those two. That's going to be a lot of fun there. Then there was tennis last night, and we'll start off with the ladies. Iga Swiatek, the number 2 of the world, she's through 6-2, 6-love, 6-2. Coco Gauff went through. Emma Navarro is through. Elena Rabinkina is through. Daria Kachikina is through. All the seeded players of the women's are really doing well. They are going through, but there are some more games there. Let me just show you. Then, look, who else is there? I know Emma Raducanu's doing really well. So for all the Brits out there, Jaipur is doing well. So a lot of good games there from the tennis. Like I said, the second week in tennis is the interesting week when you get down to the quarterfinals and stuff like that. Then on the men's side, we'll start off with this one. Check out who you like there. I see Jack Draper of Great Britain came through. Gail Monfils going strong. I like Gail Monfils. Very exciting player to watch. Karin Kachanov, he's through as well. So yeah, a lot of games there. Dena Shapovalova, he is out, the Canadian. Then we move on to more tennis. Just got a lot of tennis to get through to today. Holger Rune, he'll be playing later. Alexander Zverev, the man from Jürgen Klopp's country, he is through, the German. Kasper Ruud.